All right, man, WWE is red hot right now, and it's no surprise they're going to continue to stay red hot, of course. And let's talk about Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Good stuff, right? Really good stuff. And now, I really truly believe the hell has frozen over for the WWE. I swear to you guys, I mean, it started with CM Punk, right? So, I mean, what, Vince McMahon, out the door. Right? We get the return of CM Punk, right? People thought hell was frozen over with Punk coming back. Now we got Jesse the Body Ventura coming back. And obviously, you know how the internet is. And you believe what you believe on the internet. You know, what's true. And sound like they might bring back Saturday Night Main Event at NBC. Possibly. Jesse the Body Ventura coming back in color commentary or play-by-play. We'll have to wait and see on that as well. But in the meantime, Jesse the Body Ventura coming back, hell's frozen over. But yet better, we get the hitman, right? The GOAT, the legend, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart returned back this past Monday on Monday Night Raw in Calgary, Canada. And what a moment, man. That was a great moment for Bret Hart to come out and cut a promo in the ring. And what was really cool is that after Bret Hart saying he was the best he is, blah, 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 out comes Gunther, your current WWE World Champion. And Gunther came out and he confronted Bret Hart. He's like, you know what, man, I respect you. I love you. I admired you. Everyone in the back, in the locker room admires you. You're a hero. But I'm the world champion, and you come close a second. And the first person is on my list as my favorite wrestler is Bill Goldberg. And I'm like, the whole crowd like, oh. So that was really good. I enjoyed that. And if you know the history between Bill Goldberg and Bret Hart, check out Who Killed WCW and the whole Dark Side of the Ring episodes, man. That's some heat right there, baby. But Monday Night Raw was pretty solid, and I did enjoy the Bret Hart and Gunther gimmick, segment, right? Good stuff. So, throughout Monday Night Raw, there's some matches being booked for WWE Bad Blood. So, Bad Blood's going down in a couple of weeks in October down in Georgia. So, some of the matches so far I got right here on my screen here. We got Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, right, for the WWE Women's Championship. So that's going to be good, man. The story's going to continue here. Could Mommy retain, or I'm not retain, but win back the title? Could that happen at Bad Blood? That's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out, you know. And a lot of people enjoys this storyline. This is okay for me. It's not a big deal. But I'm a big fan of Rhea Ripley. So let's see if she'll pull off a Bad Blood. But that's one of the many matches that was booked for Bad Blood. Other matches, Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. There's been a lot of tension between both men the past couple weeks, right? Damian wanted to get his hands around his neck for weeks now. Now we can finally get it in a match at Bad Blood. All right, this one I'm looking forward to seeing is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell, right? Now, obviously, last Monday, when Drew McIntyre blindsided CM Punk, left him in a, I guess, not really in a pool of blood, but he made CM Punk bleed, right? And they had that stretcher shot backstage when he was on the gurney. You see blood on his face, and I'm like, Bad Blood. It's just, like, there's a reason why they put blood on Punk's face, because, you know, they're teasing they're going to have something here, possibly in a Hell in a Cell. Well, this past Monday night on Raw, Adam Pearce talked to Punk. He's like, he wanted to get his hands around Drew McIntyre. So this is far from being over. Now, this is a great trilogy, right? A great story, and I'm enjoying this feud. I'm enjoying it. Does it stops here at Bad Blood? And I'll let you guys think about that. Could this Hell in a Cell match could be the final stop? Could this story end? Obviously, Punk teased that he wants to go for the world title, which Gunther has. Now, it seems like Gunther has different plans with the world title, of course. Sami Zayn's trying to rally up and trying to go for the title again. But could this be the final stop between Punk and Drew McIntyre, or how far could they take this story in the near future? Now, Bad Blood's in October. We got Survivor Series in November. I'm not sure what's in December, and then we got the Royal Rumble in January. Can they stretch this, man? Can they stretch this a year long, like the Bloodline storyline, right? Can they do that? And what can they do? And so far, so good, man. It's excellent, and I'm looking forward to Hell in a Cell between Punk and Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood. So other matches, we got Nia Jax versus no opponent yet as so far for the Women's Championship on SmackDown. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled on that as well. And we will talk about SmackDown in a minute. Obviously, the last match so far featured for Bad Blood. It's a massive, colossal of a match. So if you watch Friday Night SmackDown this past Friday, yes, they made their return back to the USA Network, of course. And a new logo, which I'll put the photo above me. A new logo. Looks pretty cool, right? Modern. Still has that traditional white and blue SmackDown colors. A little darker shade of blue. But it's a little bit more modern when it comes to the SmackDown logo. It looks pretty cool. Now the same, the set, right? The Titantron. Just same old boring LED sets, right? With lights. Short, right? They kept this short. A lot of fans were hoping we get the SmackDown Fist set coming back, which, look, man, that's a lot of shit they have to bring on the road, right? That's a lot of trucks, a lot of productions, probably a lot of money, right? And the WWE is trying to save on costs, like live events. So trying to drag the Fist set takes a lot of trucks, right? A lot of drivers, a lot of people to put it together. So I think that's why LEDs and rigs with lighting and pyro is probably the cheapest and most convenient and the fastest way to set up. So if that's what I'm trying to think here, maybe cost cutting. And again, that's a big ass stage, a lot of trucks to carry. And me personally, I have seen the SmackDown Fist stage live in person. It's massive. And I again, if you've ever been to the Allstate Arena in Chicago, the semi-trucks are very visible on that one end of the arena. So they have a lot of trucks that carry all that stuff. So, and again, WWE is trying to cost save here. So it's pretty obvious. So SmackDown was an excellent show, right? This past Friday on the USA Network, right? There's a new era for SmackDown. They had a new theme song, right? A hip-hop song. I don't know. I'm not familiarized with this. Not my style of music. But again, new music, new logo, fresh start for SmackDown. Of course, they kicked off between the steel cage match between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa, which was excellent, right? Great match. My favorite spot, Cody doing a crossbody jump from the top of the cage. Cody was climbing up the cage and jumped off backwards, did a Cody cutter on Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa did a flying headbutt on Cody, and he was already juicing already in the match. So it was a great match. But Cody defeated Solo Sikoa by pinfall in the cage match. Now afterwards, we had the Bloodline, of course, surrounding the cage. They got in the ring, and it became a 4 or 5-on-1 beatdown on Cody. Sure enough, out comes the Tribal Chief, the OTC, came down to the ring and came out safe for Cody, right? So now we had a backstage segment between Adam Pearce and Roman Reigns. No, I'm sorry, and Adam Pearce backstage, right? And he had a contract, not Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis, right? Nick Aldis, wrong manager, wrong brand. Nick Aldis had a championship, not championship, see, I'm over the damn place, a contract, right? A contract match for Bad Blood. And he wants to set up a match between the Bloodline, right? Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes, hold on here, and Roman Reigns. Mega powers, baby. Holy smokes, what a main event. And that's going to be a main event or not. Maybe they'll put it as the first match of the show. But, man, what a match right there. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns on the same team. That is wild, right? That is wild. So you put 2 and 2 together with Jacob Fatu, man, this is going to be a great match. Well, Cody Rhodes overheard it. He came in the office and told Nick Aldis, like, you know what, I don't got nothing to do with the bloodline no more. I'm done with it. The match is off. I don't want to do it. And Nick Aldis like, okay, well, let me talk to Roman. And then Nick Aldis talked to Roman. And Roman told Nick Aldis, you know what, I will address this out in the ring. So the Roman Reigns come out to the ring. And this is where he told the crowd, you know what, man, Cody want to do it, but you know what, I'm the original tribal chief. Regardless if I have the Ula Afa, wherever the hell that necklace is, regardless if I have it or not, I'm still the original tribal chief. And out comes the bloodline, right? The bloodline came out and attacked Roman Reigns. So guess what? Roman Reigns came out and saved Cody in the cage match after the match. Then we had Cody Rhodes come out and save Roman Reigns at the very end of Raw. And, of course, as much as Cody doesn't want to sign the contract for Bad Blood, you know, he got himself in this situation now. So what can he do? Here he got a hitman. He got a big old X on his back. Solo wants the title, of course. They already come for Cody. Cody can't just walk away and run. So, guess what? Roman Reigns signed the contract, and Cody Rhodes requested that contract in his hand. He signed it. The match is official. Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in a tag team match. Massive, right? Absolute massive. Going down on Bad Blood in a couple of weeks. So WWE's red hot. Smackdown, they showed it was like 38th sellout in 2023, 2024, which is massive. What else was on SmackDown? At the very end, they had the credits. Something new I never seen before. The executive producers, Lee Fitting and Paul Levesque. It's interesting they're putting credits at the end of SmackDown, which was very interesting. But good show. WWE is red hot. NXT is red hot. We got Julia on NXT, which is fantastic. Sound like they signed the Motor City Machine Gun, allegedly, which they may debut right here in Chicago for the debut CW show for NXT. So a lot of good stuff in WWE. WWE is red hot.